Hello everybody. Going to have this old play set and we're going to turn it into an outhouse frame for our backwoods shed we got here. We're going to use the actual frame here, the tower part, as our outhouse frame. And I'll show you what I'm going to do as I build it out. I'll take off the top part because we don't need it up that high. Okay, so I got the top of it off. Now we're down to bare bones and minimum wall. So we'll be able to get in here and dig out our pit. So here's where we're going to dig our pit. So you can see the framework from the playset, well, outhouse frame. So I'm going to dig this out as much as I can, staying off of the side of the frame, and then dig it down as deep as I can. So here's my hole. I'd like to get down as far as I can with these post hole diggers. But yeah, just smooth out your sides as you go down so it stays clean on the edges. So the hole's dug, pretty close to 4 foot deep. I'm going to start building the framing for the seat. I measured out to get this seat support where I wanted it. So it's kind of almost over the toilet, over the hole. That way when you go to the bathroom it goes down into the hole and not onto the sides. And then to find out where I wanted it at, created a plumb bob just using this chain. So gravity is going to pull it straight down. So I lined that up with the hole, you can see, and it goes straight down into the hole. So that's where I know I'm going to put this support bar across so that it hits center down into that hole. I've got my top part in, so now I'm going to put these across as support. We're going to get them down in there. That way it'll support the middle part of the seat. But so we'll get those in, and then I'll build a bottom part for it. All right, so here's the framing for the toilet seat. I'll put these spacers in here to help carry the load. And then so now I've added in this bottom board, so now I can put the face on it. Now I got the front of the seat on. I'm going to build the floor out here in front. So there's the floor attached, and there's the seat. Okay, so here's the roof framing. Cut everything down for a runoff. So there's the sides put on. So now I got the back wall in, and I'm going to put the toilet seat. 1/2 inch plywood to fit over the seat. All right, so here's the plywood. I cut my notches out. I'm going to set it on top of the seat area here. There you go. Next, I'm going to put the roof on. This is the clear roofing I got. Okay, when I cut this, I want to leave a little overhang on each side. Here's my roof. I measured down 40 inches. I just used a piece of painter's tape to mark across there. And then I got some, these are 10 snips, but they'll work good for this. I didn't want to use a saw or anything because it'll blow this apart and melt and make all kinds of mess. So I'm just going to trim it with these. So there's the roof attached. And then I attached it with these screws here. They have the rubber gasket on them to seal out water. Okay, I'm gonna make the door now. These are 1x6, 8 foot long. So here's the door I built. It's mounted. I put a lock out here for me and my wife. So when we're done for the day or whatever, or if nobody's back here, we can lock it shut. So I put a spring on the door and I put a lock on the inside so you can lock it when you're inside. So a spring pulls the door shut. Like a toilet template. So I'm using my toilet in the house, piece of cardboard, draw a circle, or draw the outline. Cut the outline out. Now I'm going to place it back on my outhouse seat. Transfer the outline onto your plywood. So we're going to cut this out. So this goes out. So here's the cutout template. Before you attach your plywood down, if you attach it down, I guess you could leave it up. I'm going to attach mine down because I got kids. But put some type of a barrier back in behind here and in front, plastic. Something that's going to let urine or to run off. You don't want it to splash up against your wood and stick to the wood. So some type of splash guard so the water will run off. I'm going to attach an outline of my outhouse toilet seat onto a piece of styrofoam. So this will be a little more comfortable, and it'll keep won't be as cold, and it won't be as hard on your tushy when you're using the bathroom. And there's the toilet seat. Outhouse done.